Knives are an integral part of our society today. Without them, we wouldn't be able to properly shave, prepare food, or even enjoy the simple pleasure of whittling. As an avid knife collector and prospective knife maker, I have thoroughly researched this topic, and today I would like to share some of my knowledge on the two most basic kinds of knives, the fixed blade and the folding knife. This is an example of a fixed blade knife. As you can see, it's just a chunk of steel with two handle scales stuck on it. And according to Steven Musumeci, the fixed blade knife's strength comes from its simplicity of design. So therefore, since it's just steel with a handle on it, it's less likely to break or anything like that. So fixed blade knives are mainly used in outdoor situations and in the kitchen. When outdoors, it's best to have one fixed blade knife to deal with any task that you may have, since more knives will result in more weight. In a kitchen environment, you want to have as many knives as possible for each specific task. That way you can properly prepare food. And laws on carrying fixed blade knives in the state of Mississippi are fairly relaxed. According to Roger Blackburn in the article Mississippi Knife Laws, it's illegal to carry a dirk, a Bowie knife, or a butcher's knife, but only if it is concealed on your person or if you are a convicted felon. And for everyday use, however, a fixed blade knife isn't nearly as practical as a folding knife. This is an example of just a plain folding knife. As you can see, there's no assist in it. You're just opening it purely with your own force on the blade. According to Types of Knives by Steven Musumeci, a folding knife is one that has a pivot which allows it to fold into its own handle. There are three main types of opening systems for folding knives. The manual knife, which I just showed. There's also the assisted opening knife. And last but not least, there's the automatic knife. Manual knives rely solely on the force used to open the blade. Therefore, it is perfectly legal in most states. According to Timothy Martinez Jr. in Switchblades versus Assisted Opening Knives, an assisted opening knife is one that requires force on the blade itself to open it. See, it has this little flipper right here on the back, which is on the blade. Now, the difference between it and an automatic knife is that an automatic knife does not require direct force to the blade. Instead, there's a little button right here, and when you push that button, it flies open. So, automatic knives are illegal for carry in the majority of states. Folding knives also have several different kinds of locking mechanisms. There's the liner lock, which, as you can see right here, there's a little steel liner, and when you push it to the side, it allows you to close it. Otherwise, not pushing it, it doesn't budge. There's also the frame lock design, which, as you can see, is very similar to the liner lock, except it doesn't have a liner. It's just the frame. So it's a lot stronger, a lot more durable, because you have a lot thicker piece of steel right there in the way of it moving. So it's less likely to fail. There's also the button lock, which is very, very common in the automatic knives, because as you can see, there's no liner in here. So you push the button that you use to open it, and then you fold it back into place. There are also dual action automatic knives where if you push the button again, it will automatically close itself, which is very handy in some situations. But again, automatic knives are illegal in most states, including Mississippi. So, you can only carry them if they are not concealed. So basically, if you have it around your neck. And there are also the classic slip joint knives, which is just like a regular case knife, for example, or a buck knife, which has a slip joint. Now, it's not necessarily a lock, it just simply helps it hold in place a little bit better. So, in conclusion, fixed blade knives are supposed to be used for more heavy use, and on the other hand, folding knives are built for everyday situations. Regardless of what you use a knife for, is an invaluable tool. Knives are as diverse as the tasks that we use them for, and without them in our daily lives, we'd never be the same.